BLS all in this mess. Look, I went down the rabbit hole. I did it for you. I went down the rabbit hole and listen. It is so dark down there. Don't go look. I'm telling you, if you have a person that has a big heart and you've never seen certain visuals, I wish I hadn't went down there. I went down the rabbit hole and I just seen a very small portion of the videos from those files. The things that they was doing to these kids, bro, listen. The things that these people are capable of, grown people, they were doing things, atrocities that you cannot imagine. I mean, it blew my mind. So I'm making this video to let you know, listen, seeing what I saw, it hurt my feelings, it hurt my heart because of the children, it was babies. But looking at the video, I understand that these videos from a very long time ago, the video quality, I can tell that from the dress of some of the children, this was a long time ago. And it's going to be very, very, very hard to prosecute people when it's only a video. You have to prosecute somebody, you got to attach them to the crime beyond the shadow of a doubt. And in the list, in the files, it's a lot of sick business in there. It's a lot of sick business in there. Now, what I want you to connect the dots on is I want you to connect the dots on this. This is what I want, is the people that we know. I want you to think about how they're talking, how they dialogue. And think about, do you dialogue that way? Would you have a $65,000? Do grown men talk about having pizza parties worth $65,000? Oh, and bring the hot dogs and bring the ice cream and make sure it's extra cheese on. That's what I want you to get out of this. If you do happen to go down that hole, which I don't suggest you go down there because, like I said, it's not cool. But think about what you're going to hear when you start reading the files and when you start bringing the names, and think about how chummy they were. Chummy with the guy who they know was capable of having stuff like this. BLS all in this mess. Listen, I went down a hole for you. I understand why. Listen, it won't be people going to jail. There won't be a lot of people going to jail because the people that did this, they're not dumb. They're not dumb. They know what they was doing. And remember, they've been had this list since Obama. They've been had these videos since Obama. Now, before I close, I'm gonna let you up on the play that they finna run. Because they think you're stupid. And a lot of times, y'all gullible. So I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. They're going to run the campaign like this administration is protecting PDF files. They're gonna try to make it seem like they're protecting them when the whole time it was a bluff. And when the bluff got called, now everybody is trying to run the mind reverse play. They want you to think about what they want you to think about instead of thinking about what they've done. Instead of thinking about what they've been doing this whole time. So you're not supposed to be outraged about who they're pointing their finger at. You're supposed to be outraged about who you just found out who been doing what. The people who are always guilty is gonna point the finger, but they're never gonna say, well, what about the people here? I'm gonna say it again. Why did the people that was cool with old boy just never said that they was cool with old boy? Why didn't the people that went to the island never just said, hey, I went to the island? They kept quiet. But the one dude who they say is with him, who's buddy with him, who's chummy with him, who's supposed to be his best friend, kicked him out of his establishment, got rid of him, went to the feds first, talked to the police first, went did voluntary depositions about him. He's the guy who's everybody supposed to be looking at. He's the guy. Now, am I saying that he didn't do nothing wrong? I don't know. But what I'm telling you is that the people who point the finger did everything 10 times worse. And they been knew about it. Believe everybody, they've been seeing this. Let's not forget that. They've been seeing all this. They've been seeing the videos. They've been knew what they were doing. They never said nothing about it. Always remember, the people that don't say nothing is the guilty. BLS all in this mess. Take it with you, man. Listen, I went down the rabbit hole for you. So you don't have to. Watch the narrative. They're going to say that this side is protecting them when it's you who's doing all the stuff. BLS all in this mess. I ain't gonna kick it down. I ain't gonna beat it down your throat. I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna talk on the next one. Do not be fooled. But love, y'all.